when we cleanse her, right, give her something to drink and cleanse her, right, she started vomiting. Then when she vomit out like worms, nails. My name is Chee Tong.
My name is Raihan.
My name is Wayne.
My name is Kyle.
And this is Tales from Incredible Tales, a show where we look back at the popular MediaCorp horror series.
We're joined tonight by Chee Tong. Chee Tong is a Taoist priest in his mid-20s. You might have seen him on TikTok as Z Taoist, where aside from chronicling his own life's journey, he also explores the paranormal. Welcome to the show, Chee Tong.
Hi, Chee Tong.
Yeah, nice. I mean, when I first saw your TikTok, right, like about you like talking about this thing, I said, this guy confirm will blow up because it's so interesting. And I was speaking to actually our Taoist priest, on set when we were doing the Bukit Brown episode. I was talking to him. He said, yeah, actually it's very cool that, now youngsters are getting it. Because when I was younger, like when I was in my early 20s to mid 20s, this was not cool at all. It's like if you're into like the whole like, religion and, becoming a priest or a monk, it's not that cool. But now, somehow you've made it cool.
Yeah, I have to say that.
Yeah. I thought that's like, and then he kind of blew up. Like, then I knew like when we went to season 2, we had to get him.
Yeah.
Because I want to get like a perspective from a young person who is like pursuing this.
Imagine us at that age, or his age. Would we be doing this? I like all of us are silent. I was like,
I would if there was vampires in the world.
Vampires?
Yeah, like the jumping vampires. Because I grew up watching Mr. Vampire, 僵尸道长. So he always made it very cool because the special effects, he would like do the sword, then he do the blood, then the sword got power, like lightsaber.
They're not real.
Yeah. I know it's not real.
But it's real, right?
Yeah, it looks very, very cool.
Yes.
Like, it's like, wow, it's so cool to be and then he can fight like kung fu and shit. Like, so yeah. If that was real, then I would probably have joined it. But we all know that it's not real. It's just movie effects, guys.
I'm not going to say anything more because I believe I've already disappointed my religious mother enough.
So anyway, in every episode of Tales from Incredible Tales, we explore a different theme and how it ties back to a classic Incredible Tales episode.
For this episode, we're looking at exorcisms. This episode's theme was inspired by Curse from season 5. After Patrina is rude to a seemingly ordinary delivery man, she starts behaving strangely and her entire personality begins to shift. Has she been cursed? Is she possessed? And how can she return to normal?
Let's take a look.
I come in the name of Jesus. Who are you?
One who dares you.
Tell me your name.
Names.
very intense, huh?
Yeah.
Very funny.
It is like the worm. Like,
But I did remember this episode. Yeah, it's one of those episodes that I've kind of like got exposed to the other religion's exorcism method. Yeah, because usually I will usually see the Muslim method, the Islamic method, but this is like, oh, you need the name.
Yeah. I wanted to check with you, like, it's like the whole idea, like, you need to get permission from superiors or whatever to actually conduct the exorcism. When it comes to this kind of case.
I think that's a thing that only exists in the Catholic Church. But for us, wise, we don't really need approval because we don't really have like a central figure of head or some like a leader like that. So we don't really have to seek approval. Usually when your believers come and seek you for help, then if you are able to solve it, you feel that you are able to solve it, then you take it long. Yeah, then you just try.
But so do you like when they say, I think there's an evil spirit with me, do you just believe straight away or do you need like proof? No.
We definitely need to investigate, to prove, to see if there's any entity following or not. Because actually a lot of times, I think like about 80% of the times, it's not really ghosts. It's more psychological in a way.
Interesting.
But when it's really the 20%, it's wow. very exciting.
This guy, also another one, way too excited over the supernatural.
Yeah.
So how did you become a Gen Z Taoist priest?
It's more of like there's both sides in a way where I was attracted by the philosophy first. I tried to explore other religion, then I explored Taoism in a sense, and I like the philosophy, so I went to it. But what made me believe in a sense was because I went to participate in a 7-month ritual. So my master asked me to go into the ritual to participate with them. Yeah. Then when I was in the ritual, I saw something. Yes, that I couldn't explain. At first I thought it was a demon, because it really looked like a demon. So it's like a man, but it's not really a man, but having wings and have horns, and his whole like skin is green color with like a big belly or something. Then he was just walking around, just patrolling. Then I was like, whoa, what is that? Yes, then I was very, very scared because he was just looking at all of us. Then it's only after I ordained as a priest, really, then I started asking. I was like asking my like Taoist brothers. I was like, hey, do you know about this thing? Then one of my senior was like, this one is this particular deity. Then he showed me on we have this token that we used to summon the heavenly soldiers. It was just there. I was like, oh, really? Yeah. So apparently it's like one of the thunder gods.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the name? You can say in Mandarin.
雷震子. Yeah, 雷震子.
Thunder gods.
Yeah.
So what is his function? What does he do?
His function is to guard. So in the rituals wise, because we will summon a lot of deities, a lot of gods. So his function actually is to like because thunder is associated with like vanquishing evil. So it's actually to suppress the ghosts there. Yeah, so make sure they don't don't cause trouble. So that's why he's like patrolling. Then I was like, oh my god, yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But why did you choose to use like social media as your platform to share all these happenings and stuff?
Okay, I started my account during the Chinese 7-month. Yeah, so because at that time there was a lot of people that were actually like giving a lot of misinformation out in the public. So I couldn't stand it. I was just like, wow. Then I decided to make. So my first video is actually a stitch to another person's video. Then I thought like, no views or something. Then it's like, it blew up. And I was like, hey, not bad. People like this kind of thing. Yeah, so I just took it as a chance, as a platform to educate the people about more about Taoism. Then it's just been there since.
Wow.
Yeah, I must say that he's doing a good job because I saw that stitch and he was like correcting, no, actually this is this. He wasn't being angry, he just say, oh no, actually it's this is how it truly is. Because in Singapore it's very unique. Because Singaporeans actually mix up Buddhism and Taoism. They do share certain things, but it's not the same.
Actually in Taoism wise, there's also the difference between like the Orthodox Taoism and like the folk Taoism. So the beliefs wise is also very, very different. So for example, like a Chinese 7-month, they believe that the hell gates open. This is actually a folk belief. Yeah, yes. So in Orthodox Taoism wise, actually we don't believe in that. Yeah. So our belief is that the hell gates will never open.
But is 7 months still a thing for Orthodox?
It is. It is. So actually the 7 month is only one day. It's not the entire month. Yeah, it's only in the Southeast Asia area that it is the entire month because there's not enough priests to do rituals. So they spread it through the entire month. Yeah, if not, it's on the 15th day. Just one day.
That's why there's a saying that on the 15th of the 7th month is where the spirits are the strongest. So that's the actual date. That's the actual date.
I see.
So for like Orthodox Taoist wise, that 15th day is actually the birthday of one of our deities called Di Guan Tati, or the Earth Official, because he has the power to forgive sins, wrongdoings. So during that time we will seek forgiveness and repentance for the living and also for the dead.
Off camera just now you mentioned that you used to have the third eye. Can you share a little bit more about that?
I think it's like, okay, I don't like to say third eye because third eye makes it very like hocus pocus. But
so you can see spirits.
Like more sensitive in a way. So in the past since I was young, so there's like a lot of stories in a way. Yeah, but I closed it last year. I decided to close it last year.
Why did you close?
Okay, so as a Taoist priest wise, actually we have to do cultivation. So cultivation in a way is more like, like the meditation, leveling up, all this kind of thing. So being sensitive wise is not useful and it's actually considered a defect. Yeah, a defect. Yeah.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of people in the comments that I'm not defective.
Okay, so the theory is, why is it a defect? It's because, if it's a sense, right? Like, we have the 5 senses and all.
Yeah.
So if I want to see, I can see. If I don't want to see, I can close. Yeah. It's like I don't want to smell, I can just close my,
Right.
Yeah.
close my nose. I don't want to smell. But for the third eye, it's not something that you can control. For a lot of people, it's like a frequency, a channel that's open 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah, so this is actually like, in a way, a defect. It's usually this happens because a person, maybe their soul is damaged, part of their points. The body, we believe that their points, one of it is damaged, and their soul is actually not tethered to this earth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's why a lot of times, people that are more sensitive, they have a lot of issues going on in their life. Yeah. So maybe they will get sick easily, or their life is not smooth, or they have like certain very easy to die, Yeah, because their soul is not tethered to this earth. So anytime they can just go to the other side. Yeah.
Okay.
Would you encourage anybody with the third eye to have it closed, or?
I think it's very hard because a lot of times people rely on it. They will rely on it. Actually, when I close it, for a moment of time, I felt that I was like, I become blind like that, because there's one sense that it was taken away.
Right.
Yeah, but then you will come to appreciate it, because I think it became very quiet.
Is it fair to say that once you reach a certain level, then you will regain the power?
Yes. So actually, now what I'm doing is actually trying to learn from the basic up again. Because having a third eye is actually everybody can have the third eye, or have the ability to sense spirits in a way. Depends on your level of cultivation in our belief. Right. So maybe this skill is like unlocked at level 50. But now your body is like level 1. Then you already have a level 50 skills, right? Then you will, in a way, go crazy because you are faced with the level 50 difficulty. Like that.
So that's why I feel like some people with the third eye, they will eventually move to more spiritualism. They'll do meditation. They'll be closer to religion or closer to the light. Because I think they're trying to control it, aim it. If not, it's very, like you say, noisy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So as a Taoist priest, have you performed any, exorcism, or have you followed anybody else who have done exorcism on anybody?
Yes.
Oh,
exciting.
Do you have
very
any stories?
Okay, so the first time I performed an exorcism is actually before I get ordained as a priest, but I learned some stuff really. Yeah, so I was in Malaysia. Then one of my cousins went to the cemetery to go and play. And then after that, he suddenly fainted and couldn't wake up.
Oh,
yeah. So they wanted to bring him to the temple in the middle of the night to like settle. Then I was like, hey, let me try. So I blessed a cup of water and I sprayed at him. Yeah, I sprayed at him, right? Then he was actually like fainting. Then I sprayed at him. Then he lied out again. Then after that, he woke up. Then I was like, oh, you work swore.
Wow.
Yeah. But the second time I did exorcism was we went to play the Ouija board.
Oh.
The Chinese Ouija board. And we played it with we up the intensity because, usually Ouija board we just like with the finger and just play, right? We did things to attract spirits. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And we summoned the spirits over using our Taoist ways. Summon them. So there was a lot over there waiting. Then there's this new girl that happened to follow us. She was like, hey, faster go back. Wow, my leg very, very sorry. Can you faster go back? Like, they're very rude, to the spirit. Then at one point she, tired, then she take off her finger. Yeah. Yeah, after that, when we were doing a prayer downstairs, some of my friends went to do the prayer downstairs and they were burning the joss paper, right? And then we were still upstairs. We were there sitting down, meditating, waiting for them. Then this girl started yeah. Then she started. Then we like, hey, what happened? Then I look at her. Then she started standing up. Then she shake. Yeah. Then very funny because like me and my friends were like, hey, you settle? I settle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how they were like, okay, it's hey, the moment has come, guys. Let's do this.
Yes. Then all of us don't want to settle. We want to watch the show first. So we just sit there for a while. Say, you okay not? Yeah. Then she like, oh, I cannot. Then we like, okay. Then I settle. So I was like, sit down. Then she don't want to sit down. She'll be like, I think gone already. Yeah. Then I was like, sit down. Then I push her down. Then I just draw a talisman to her, hit into her body. Then she quiet already. Yeah, so it's actually very simple. But then after that, when we walking back that time, we guard her lah. So we actually set a protective barrier around her. Yeah, then while she walking back, because she keeps saying that she keep hearing a voice behind her calling her back. Yeah. So after that, we went away. Then we did a whole cleansing on her and all those. Then she okay already. Yeah, but after that, she's scared. She really very scared already. Yeah. Then after that, then we know that actually has been developed to become a medium. It's just that there's nobody to guide her. So actually, all her points, right? Her body is basically an open channel. So actually, by right, any spirit can go in like that.
Right.
And she still do this kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. Jumping to the exorcism, right? I want to ask you, like, you say that it's exciting. Have you seen any where it's like super, like, not say crazy, like quite
high level,
quite tense one?
Okay, I don't know whether this is intense enough now, but the woman say that she has been cursed. Yeah. Then after that, I went to check whether she's really been cursed, and she's really been cursed. So she has been put this thing called what, gong tao, jiang tou. Yeah, it's basically a curse by the boyfriend.
Black magic.
Yeah, black magic.
Oh.
Yeah. But this girl, this woman also do black magic on. Anyways, yeah. So anyways, like when we cleanse her, right, give her something to drink and cleanse her, right, she started vomiting. Then when she vomit out like worms, nails, all these things, and black water. Then the entire floor also. Then I was like,
actual nails. You've
like,
seen it.
Like, yes, like not the fingernail, but the nails.
Yeah, the metal lah.
Metal nails. And worms, like the maggots, like wow, vomiting out. Then the whole like vomit, right, is black color. Yeah. Just like, I think quite intense. But to me, that time it was more shocking than intense to me, because I was just like, wow, really got this kind of thing. Yeah.
I can tell you now, as somebody who's not seen any of this, that's intense. That qualifies as intense.
Okay, so in our previous episode, we interviewed Das Didi, who spoke about a co-host that was possessed while they were walking in this forest in an offshore island. So what are your thoughts about the island, the offshore island, forest, and also being possessed in such an area?
I think for offshore islands wise, because there's not a lot of people, maybe there's a higher tendency for these kind of things to happen. If you are there to purposely go and disturb, I think there's a higher tendency for these kind of things to happen. Because for me, I was just wondering, the people stay there so long, so nothing happened. Yeah, then it's true. Yeah.
But do you think being possessed has to do with the location, or anytime can happen?
I think anywhere also can happen. Yeah, because the spirit can move also, right? Doesn't have to just stay there.
Yeah. So what happened in the show was where Das said that one of the co-hosts actually did a Ouija board last time, and then they asked the spirit's name.
Oh.
Then after that, then Das asked the person who asked to ask the name again. Then it's the same name.
Ayo, okay.
That means it's the same spirit lah, essentially. So is that like a taboo?
When you call upon the name, because the spiritual realm is not bounded by space and time. So once you have the information, you call upon the name, the spirit will just come. If you have that level of maybe this person unknowingly know how to do it, Yeah, so when he call upon, because he already have experience with the spirit at that time, so he's very familiar with the energy. So the moment he call upon that name, that spirit will just come. Wow. Yeah. So maybe that's why he gave that name again, because it's the exact same spirit.
When you mentioned that, irregardless of space and time, meaning to say that even in 10 years down the road, if he accidentally said the name again, it could happen again.
Yeah, it could happen again.
Wow.
Yeah. So actually, that's why they ask you to not speak about the names of the demons the evil spirits or even in a surrounding like that. We talk about ghost stories, right? If you think about the ghost stories that happen, that spirit might just come here.
Yep.
Yeah. So they will just gather around here.
It's damn creepy.
Yeah.
Like it's like, that's why we say when we tell ghost stories, they come on. You're talking about me. So there's in my mind, right, there's a lot of stories that I don't say because those are still active. And talking about them, you might summon them straight. To them, right, space and time doesn't matter. They will just come. And evil spirits, usually they last longer than normal spirits.
Yes.
So there was this place that me and my dad went. And my dad is a staunch non-believer. He don't believe in ghosts one. He not scared also. But there was this house that he stayed, right, in eastern part of Singapore that is very, very haunted. Basically, someone unalived themselves in that room. Then nobody dared to stay in that room. But he stayed in that room. But he do things that there's something weird about that room. So he brought me there at night.
Wow.
Then we go and see. Now it's like occupied by a restaurant. Then upstairs is like maybe their living quarters. So it's one of those shop house. So we just outside only see only. He say, is it creepy, right? The moment he say, got one gush of wind, like that. Then we went home. Then when we were at the lift landing or going up to our house, right? He's like, when I tell you the story, right? What color you imagine? I say, pink. The moment we both said pink at the same time. He didn't tell me what color. I didn't tell him what color of the spirit. I say pink. Our hair both stand. Then we gush again.
My hair also stand.
Then he say, don't talk already. Don't say already. This one damn creepy. Yeah. So that one, I think lah, is still there.
I like how your hair is standing and you've performed actual exorcism.
Yeah. Because even though I close, I'm still sensitive in a way where people talk about stories or like tell stuff, I will have visions. So actually last time my thought is more about seeing visions lah.
Yeah. So it's certain stories that is like cannot say, then you better don't say. So that's why when we were there, actually Master Jason did say that we cannot mention names, right? In cemeteries, there's a reason. Yeah, like we cannot say our names in the cemetery. There's a reason for that lah.
Okay, Chee Tong, I'm just really curious to know, are you scared or afraid whenever you face any potential exorcism cases? Or are you more of like, okay, no, I think I'm okay with this?
Oh, okay. Last time it used to be very lost because it's like it's like exam like that. Oh, instantly you need to know what you need to do. But I'm not scared. Yeah, I'm not scared. Yeah. Last time I even more not scared. But now I a bit will control a bit because I went to the the East Coast there got this tower, right?
Yeah. Yellow color one.
Yeah, yellow color. We went there to make contact, and after that I go back. Wow, very very jialat. Yeah. So also anyways. We went there to make contact with the spirit. Then after that, we did a prayer for the spirit to send her off. Then afterwards, right, when we went back that time, I just felt that there was something sticking inside of me, like that cannot be cleansed. Then after many rounds of cleansing, I still have that feeling. Then so one my senior gave me a talisman to drink to cleanse it internally. The moment I drink that, I started shaking. Yeah, so then later after that I started to sit down, right? I become dazed, They said I become dazed because apparently I was getting possessed already, but I don't know. Then I only remember that when I started shaking, right, I heard this sound behind, which is I started hearing people crying like that crying. Then I was like, hey, am I going mad? Yeah. But I was really very scary because I don't know what's happening. Then I started hearing dogs barking in town. There's no dogs. Yeah, then the next moment I just shake like this. Yeah, then even until they come and seal my points to prevent the entity from coming in, right? Yeah, so after that, then I know that maybe I need to control a bit. Yeah, but that spirit was very nice because that spirit let us strike 4D.
Really? Wait, so that spirit tried to possess you lah?
We don't know whether it's the spirit or something that followed.
Or a different thing lah.
Yes. Yeah.
So why dogs though? Why you hear dogs barking?
Okay, actually we are not sure whether it's a spirit following us or is it a deity trying to enter my body to cleanse. Yeah, so it's a very extreme way. So why people retch, right? It's when especially mediums, they will retch when they get possessed. It's because they are trying to retch out the dirty, the filth in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are not sure which one it is.
Till today, you still not sure?
Yeah, still not.
But after that, settle already lah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Yeah, settle already.
So learning lesson.
Learn lesson.
Don't play too much.
That one very scary, because I was doing live, It was caught on my live camera actually. So the whole process we were doing live. Then we were just talking. Then actually, there's a lot that were gathered around us already. Suddenly my friend's car just opened by itself.
Oh, as in you were live at the tower?
At the tower. So we ended everything already. Then when we were walking back, right, then we saw a $10 note just folded nicely there for us, Yeah, then we tell everyone, hey, go and buy this number. Maybe it will strike 4D. Then really strike 4D. Yeah, first prize.
Raihan and Wayne's threshold is like that. I believe my threshold is slightly higher.
A bit more than slightly.
Then maybe Art is about the same level as mine.
Yeah.
Then Nakia one is like that.
Yeah.
Eugene Tay one is like that. Then yours is like
No. Oh, you should see my seniors one. My seniors one is wow. I don't think they have fear.
No, but honestly,
I've seen them scared.
I really feel like it's because you're very well versed. So
Yeah.
and you've seen it, so you know how to settle.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're talking about demonic lah.
Yeah. If not, you get distracted a bit, you will get consumed by fear. Yeah. So it's very good training.
Sounds very Jedi, right? Yeah. I'm one with the Force is with me.
So speaking about the Force, so Dr. Melgill, he views possession as a dissociative identity disorder. What do you think about that? What are your views?
It kind of makes sense, but to call it a dissociative disorder is like quite serious, right? Because possession, I know that disorder is continues for quite a long time on. It's not just a one-time case. This kind of thing. I would say that the word dissociative is appropriate, but to call it with the term of the medical term, then I don't think it's like appropriate at all. But because why I say it is appropriate for the term dissociative, because for possession to take place, actually dissociation is one of the key factors. So this is why they say, how to not get possessed by ghosts. Don't be scared, because once you're scared, actually your ego or your identity gets blurred out. You start to, or they say if you don't know any way to prevent possession or anything, or you feel that you're getting possessed, just always remember your name. So for example, my name is Chee Tong, so you just need to remember I am Chee Tong, I am Chee Tong, I am Chee Tong. Keep your identity strong, then that spirit cannot enter. Because you're not dissociating. So in a way, possession is more of like your soul or your identity is here. Something is overtaking it, overriding it, trying to take control. So now you're fighting it by reminding yourself of your identity, so that you're fighting it. So once your control of your identity is stronger than spirit, you cannot get possessed.
Okay, I
Interesting.
think now I'm trying to relate it to what I know as growing up and all that. They always say that your faith has to be strong. You have to be. They call it iman lah. Iman has to be strong, so that you know that you are you, so that this thing don't take over you. Okay, now that I can see the division.
In Muslimism.
In Muslim perspective.
Okay.
If you are easily to be possessed, it could be because you are low in faith. You don't really believe in yourself, in something like that. This is interesting.
So this is why like those people, they say, they are we like to say, this person a bit sway, a bit unlucky. Then because then they will usually meet this kind of paranormal stuff. It's because they have usually they will have low confidence, or they don't believe in themselves anymore. Their identity is very weak in a sense.
More vulnerable.
More vulnerable. So they'll easily get possessed, overridden.
So this question is for everyone. Is there a particular item of faith that you carry with you when you go somewhere that might be haunted?
I got a lot.
Don't need to just show one. And don't really need to show. Can just say.
My bracelet is one. So my phone is also one.
What really?
Your phone?
You can actually bless your phone.
Oh, serious?
I bless my friend Apple Watch.
How to bless your phone?
Can I just because talisman don't have to be a paper, can be written using Qi.
So you bless already. Is it true that once you bless something, like it's like only 1 year the power?
No. Yeah, actually, okay. So for example, talisman, right? It will never expire one. So as long as, because at the bottom there's this red dot, big dot. That one is the power. So as long as that thing don't fade, right? It will never expire. The only thing you have to do is every year you go to the temple and you just circle around the incense. That one is to feed the soldiers inside. So because within this talisman there are heavenly soldiers. So in order, the incense is like their salary, their food. So every year you give them to recharge. Recharge. That's all. But it won't expire.
You do that for the amulets also lah.
Yes.
Recharge the amulets. I do that when I go back, to my parents' place, because they have the incense. My house don't have one to recharge. So for me, it's the Thai amulet given to me by my mom lah.
My mom, when she found out that I was doing horror, gave me a rosary. I don't think it's hers. I think she just had one extra one in the house because my mom's very religious. So she gave me a rosary to carry around. So literally every time we're filming horror stuff, every time we're doing all this, I have it with me. And Kyle also has pointed out, your mother always prays for you. So I think that adds to the strength of it also. So that's the thing I carry with me all the time. I'm sure when my mom actually watches this episode, she'll be very proud.
Full circle, right?
Full circle. When we did the cemetery episode, I actually used the rosary and prayed in the cemetery before we started filming. So, Mom, if you're watching this,
for me, we do have holy water, so I actually brought it for anywhere now, especially after the Bukit Brown episode. So I still remember when I was at Bukit Brown, before I came in, I sprayed all over my hands, my face, and I said some prayers. And then the makeup artist, Sarah, thought it was insect repellent. So she actually, when she saw me spraying, because my brother was there, so I sprayed on him as well. And then suddenly she was like, "Can I have some?" Because I think I'm itching.
Oh my God.
And I just turned to her, "This is my holy water." And she's like, "Oh, sorry." And she had to look for another person to get the proper insect repellent. And I was like, "Whoopsie, I'm sorry guys, this is not insect repellent. If you think I'm spraying, it's to protect myself against mosquito, it's for that."
can you imagine if she kept going to different people on the cruise? Like, can I get the insect repellent? This one, my holy water. So
Right.
Can make holy insect repellent or not?
You start lor.
No, I mean,
You start,
like
start a new
mix
business.
can idea.
You bless the insect repellent, I guess. Right?
Maybe,
right.
yeah.
all right. So before we bring this episode to a close, let's turn to Kyle for another morbid fact of the day.
Okay, so thespians, you will love this. So exorcism, right, was actually popularized by the movie The Exorcist, right? However, before exorcism was like shown in Hollywood and entertainment, actually it's already been shown in a long time in theater, supposedly in William Shakespeare's plays. So like people like Macbeth.
I can't remember which play it was. I think it was The Tempest. I think.
The Tempest.
Yeah.
It's like you have a bunch of English people. English, right?
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
To our English viewers, we do love you.
No, I just like how like the English plays, right? They are a bit like they wear like the high one, they talk in a certain manner. Then suddenly they like how you show possession, right? It's like you do the ratchet. It doesn't look good, what?
Yeah.
It doesn't look cinematic. It doesn't look scary.
Oh my God.
I have to say, I really want to see you just recite some Shakespeare now. This is going to be wonderful. Huh?
Thou shall not pass.
That's Lord of the Rings. Oh my God.
But okay, on a side note, I just want to say that I think most theatre actors will agree that if you are working in a theatre or you act in a theatre stage or whatsoever, I mean, there will be stories like this.
Hafiz.
Yeah.
A lot of stories.
I am pretty sure that whatever exorcism that you see on stage may not be planned.
Bro, they legit have a light called the ghost light. And that light cannot be off in the theatre. It's called the ghost light.
Oh.
The whole theatre, like done ready for the production, and they tear down everything. The ghost light remains off. There's a reason one for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
In Chinese also, Chinese opera, all this, there's also stories like that.
They pray underneath the stage. Then there's like they will invite like the deity to guard, right?
Guard that place.
土地公, I think, Earth deity.
They are grandmasters lah.
Yeah.
They're grandmasters, yeah.
There's that Shakespearean curse also, where if you're performing Macbeth, you cannot say Macbeth.
Yeah.
Because apparently that jinxes the production itself.
People will get injured and stuff lah. Yeah.
So if you're performing a stage version of Macbeth, you can only refer to it, I mean, obviously outside the actual play itself lah, you only refer to it as the Scottish play.
Wow. So thank you for joining us, Chee Tong. It's been great to have you here.
Very informative. Very informative.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah. And also thank you to all of you for tuning in to Tales from Incredible Tales. New episodes go up weekly on meWatch, meLISTEN, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
My name is Chee Tong.
My name is Wayne.
My name is Kyle.
My name is Raihan, and we will see you next time.